Hello everybody, Daz here. Some of you might saw that we recently released the revision 4 of DarkSide UV LEDs, and today I would like to give you some scoop what this all about. Shooting UV lights is very tricky business, and anybody who tries to make pictures of their glowing PC knows that it's really hard to make pictures which look like same thing in front of your eyes. So I'm reaching my capability here, try to show you the difference, but I'll try to compensate with some explanations, so please bear with me. I have 3 examples of lights here. So the one which is this little orange tip is my first generation of the light, second was a circuit board change, so we discounted one. The third one is more bluish, this red tip that we currently had up till now, and the final is the balanced ones which just produced and will be replacing all previous generation we had before. So what was the changes from one generation to another? I try to give you some history background here. The first one light we did, we tried to create a really good light that makes stuff glow well, and we went through the number of different examples of the chips and tried to see which one works the best. The winner was a chip that used for currency detection, so you glow and see if stuff like bucks is real or not, or whatever other currency is, and that was basically our choice, and we took off-the-shelf product and created a light, and everybody loved it. But after that, we started looking at what else we can to improve things, and one of the items that I personally didn't like, and a lot of people dislike it as well, that any UV lights quite often gives this purple afterglow, and a lot of people hated it. So we started to see what we can do about it, and with help of a Japanese company who makes those chips, they actually suggested to extend the range of the chip and dip a little bit into the blue range, so blue stuff will overpower purple and while still produce glow. So that's how our blue version was born. It was a custom-made chip, it was made specifically for us, and it works really well. It makes things green and blue like glow like hell, and a lot of people like it. Also, the drawback was some people that used to see UV lights that is totally purple, there was like, hell, what is it, like blue light? Do you send anything for mistake? So it was a little bit confusion going on, but overall it was things that most people accepted. But nevertheless, there's one thing that I wasn't 100% on board with the blue version, that we improved a lot the glowing of blue and especially green ranges of cables and liquid and everything. But the basically glow of red and orange colors wasn't really improved, so it was on par with the same that we had before, and that's what a lot of people want. Red builds, so people want to see good red glow, so we continue to search what can be done in order to improve glowing of the red and orange products while continue to maintain good glow for everything else that we had. And so we'll look for different modifications, and since late of last year we keep making different variety of the cheap versions and try to test in a lab and see which one give us best results. And finally, about like May-June time frame, we produce the versions that actually give us just as good glow for green and blue ranges, but also it's improved significantly glow for red and orange, which was the target of the purpose. They also basically we also reduce a little bit dipping into the blue range, so I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but the new light is a little bit more purple than the blue version, so it's really now hard to call it blue. So hopefully it will reduce some confusion for people who get our lights in the first time. So how we did it, I don't want to go into details, but basically I would like to tell you that visual brightness of UV light doesn't actually reflect how stuff is glowing, because UV lights works a little bit differently. It's actually radiation intensity that give you things, so work a little bit tweak about that, about how much radiation you can produce from the light without it running too hot and too power hungry, and that will get the result. So I'd like to show you a few pictures on the screen. I try my best. I'm not professional photographer, so hopefully you can see the difference. It also depends on calibration of your monitor. So maybe you can see it, maybe you can't see it. So, but basically it shows that how things change from first to third and fourth generation. So you can see that, hopefully you can see so that on the very last set of pictures, which you see on the right side, that glow of materials such as sleeving and tube actually produce a little bit better results, especially for the red or orange ranges. So for now we have a little bit mix of two products available. So we have steel blue version available a little bit until we run out. We will not make it again because it's custom production of chips, and we don't want to make it. We will make new version now. But nevertheless, if you choose between two, if you have green or blue build, either one works. So you can have a blue version or a new version, balanced version, and you get very similar results. The only difference will be how much blue afterglow or a little bit more purple afterglow you will have in your case. But if you're running for the red or orange build, I strictly recommend you to go for Revision 4 or balanced type of UV lights, which will give you a little bit better kick for your money. Of course, you can improve your things if you add more lights. So the more radiation goes on glowing materials, the better glow is. So you can work around like this. But nevertheless, if you buy one light and you have a red build, you go with Revision 4. If you, let's say, have a green, doesn't really matter. You probably get the same result with whatever version you have. And also, why I wanted to make this video, for those of you who are already running lights, you need to know that visually you might see the difference if you start mixing different generation of lights. So for those who are really deeply OCD inclined, I would like to warn about the difference. And hopefully it will produce the best build that you really like and enjoy to look every day. Alright guys, that's all that I want to say. A little bit more words, but hopefully it was worth to make this update for you, for those who are looking for specific looks for their computers. I see you soon with more stuff.